Hi everybody, this is the Prospect Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hut, and here we are back at the Prospect Hut. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. I want to mention we got memberships here. I would hope that you become a member of this channel. It would really be a great way to support it. We're talking about the Major League Baseball draft here, and we got a mock draft from the Bleacher Report. This is their fourth version of it. MLB season is nearly a month old, and the annual amateur draft is fast approaching with the high school and college season in full swing. July 13th is the day, which is the final day of the first half. And then we're going to have it. I'm going to have it on the Prospect Hut. We're going to have it on this channel. That I can tell you. Oklahoma prep star shortstop Ethan Holliday and Texas A&M outfielder Jace LaViolette began the spring as the consensus top prospects in the 25 class. Though Florida State left-hander Jamie Arnold now seems to have a hold on the top spot thanks to his overall polish and MLB readiness. Big picture, there is no slam dunk number one overall player in this year's draft and class, and that will likely mean plenty of shuffling up and down the draft boards leading up to the event. There's no Paul Skeens in this draft. There's no Dylan Cruz in this draft. What follows is version 4.0 of our full round mock draft, including the compensation round and competitive balance round, A through pick number 43. That's why I have this, the Mets will be in this. That gives us a chance to include all 30 teams, including the Dodgers, the Mets, and Yankees. Each had their first pick moved back 10 spots as a penalty for how far they exceeded the luxury tax threshold. Okay, Number one, the Washington Nationals will select Jamie Arnold from Florida State. He's a left-hander. The Nationals prioritize upside. Right-hander Seth Hernandez or shortstop Ethan Holliday could be the pick. Otherwise, Arnold offers the best combination of potential floor and proximity to the majors of anyone in the class, a surefire MLB starter who could fly to the minors. The 6'1" southpaw has a 2.40 ERA, 0.97 WHIP, and 57 strikeouts in 41 1/3 innings through his first 8 starts this spring. And number 2, the Los Angeles Angels. Second baseman shortstop Iva Arquette from Oregon State. Arquette has moved to the top of the college hitter demographic, and he's a shortstop, thanks to a huge start to his junior campaign. The University of Washington transfer is hitting .378 with 10 doubles, 15 home runs, and 52 RBIs in 39 games. He also raised his defensive profile by playing a consistent short after lining up primarily at second base in 2024. And number 3, the Seattle Mariners. Right-handed pitcher. They will select right-handed pitcher Seth Hernandez from Corona High School. Now, the Mariners do a great job with the pitching, so if they pick somebody, you know they're going to be good. The high school right-handed pitcher has never been taken number 1 in the overall, number 1 in the MLB draft. But the recent success of Hunter Green at number 2 and Jackson Jobe at number 3 could help change that narrative. Okay? At number 4, Ethan Holliday will be going to the Colorado Rockies. God help him. A year after Georgia slugger Charlie Condon unexpectedly fell to them at number 3 overall, the Rockies are in a great position to again land a potential offensive superstar. Holliday profiles more like his power-hitting father than his contact-oriented brother. And while he could eventually outgrow Short, he would fit nicely as a middle-of-the-order run producer at the hot corner. There's some little bit mixed opinion on him. I would not be surprised if he fell to number 5. It wouldn't shock me. And number 5, the St. Louis Cardinals. That would be a perfect space. Really, these two places would be a perfect place for him. The Rockies or the Cardinals, because both teams would be very patient with him, seeing as how his father played for both teams. But the Cardinals in this mock draft will take shortstop Marique Houston from Wake Forest. Houston won the starting shortstop job at Wake Forest as a true freshman on the strength of his glove, and his offensive game has caught up to his defense. Oh boy, yeah, you stay. Any team seeing him, you stay away from him. I can see him dropping. You do not draft a shortstop defensive player first in the draft, in my opinion. You stay away from these middle infielders that don't hit. You want to get a guy that can hit, first and foremost. the guy can hit, you get him. But if he doesn't hit, and he's a defensive first guy, let the buyer beware. Let the buyer beware. Let me see what his name is. It's Marique. You should be very careful. And number 6, the Pittsburgh Pirates, shortstop Eli Willis. Fort Cobb, Bronxton High School from Oklahoma. Willis is part of a long list of candidates in the conversation, number 1 overall, standing out for his advanced 60-grade hit tool and quality defense at short. And he also is one of the youngest players in the draft after reclassifying from 2026. The Pirates have shown a willingness to gamble on high-ceiling prospects with quality hit tools. You want to get a prospect that can hit. I don't care who you are. If you're going to bring in somebody, you better make sure he hits. Because hitting, you can teach a player to be a good defensive player. And number 7, the Miami Marlins will take out for the Jace Lavalette. After whiffing 81 times in 68 games as a sophomore, Lavalette has more walks than strikeouts this year, while continuing to showcase top-of-the-scale power and quality offensive production against SEC pitching. The 6'6", 230-pound slugger is hitting .315 with 15 homers and 52 RBIs in 40 games. Wow. At number 8, the Toronto Blue Jays will take two-way player, shortstop, right-handed pitcher Billy Carlson from Corona High School in California. He is one of the better two-way prospects in 25 prep class, though his future is almost certainly as a full-time hitter. He's part of a top tier of prep shortstops alongside Ethan Holliday, Eli Willis, and Kason Cunningham. And it will be interesting to see how he stacks up on draft day. Legitimate 5'2" upside and the glove to stick at short. Carlson possessed the lateral tools that the Blue Jays have prioritized at the top of their recent draft polls. I would expect that. I know this isn't working in baseball, but they're going to be in need for a shortstop because Bo Bichette's going to be gone. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded by the middle of the season. Number 9, the Cincinnati Reds will select left-handed pitcher Liam Doyle. In his third collegiate stop in as many years, Doyle has raised his stock as much as any college pitcher in the nation this spring, going 7-1 with a 2.48 ERA and a strikeout ratio to walk ratio 104 to 107 over 58 innings. Wow. His stuff is not overpowering, but his fastball is extremely deceptive and plays up well beyond its velocity and backs it with a good slider and cutter. Interesting. And number 10, the Chicago White Sox, who, if we didn't have the sort of nonsense that happened with the team's tanking, they would have had number 1 this year. Oh well. They will select right-handed pitcher Tyler Bremner, although they're playing a little bit better than they did last year. This year they're going to lose 110 games instead of 170. Even though they didn't play 162 games, they lost 107. They will select Tyler Bremner from UC Santa Barbara, right-handed pitcher. The Athletics will select right-handed pitcher from Kyson Witherspoon from the Straight School of Oklahoma. With a fastball that touches 99 and a hard-biting slider, Witherspoon has racked up 174 strikeouts in 130 days. Just love that word, Oklahoma. Just love it. At number 12, the Texas Rangers will select from Mount Vernon High School in Washington, third baseman Xavier Nellians. One of the best power hitters in the 2025 prep class. Nellians has some swing and miss to his game, but he helps offset it with his ability to work a walk and strong barrel rate. Rangers have not drafted a high school player in the first round since Cole Winn in 2018, but Nellians offers the type of offensive ceiling worthy of zagging from that recent trend. Okay. And number 13, the Giants will select shortstop Dean Curley from Tennessee, starting shortstop for last year's College World Series winner as a freshman. He is one of the best draft-eligible sophomores in the 25 class. Okay. And number 14, the Tampa Bay Rays will select Cruz Schoolcraft, who might have the coolest name so far. Cruz Schoolcraft. And he's from Sunset High School from Oregon. Left-handed pitcher, first baseman, with a towering 6'8", 229-pound frame. He sounds like a screaming. And electric stuff. Schoolcraft offers tantalizing long-term potential, though his inconsistent command does make him something of a development project. Southpaws with his power arsenal don't grow on trees. A few organizations do a better job developing pitching talent than Tampa Bay. Cruz Schoolcraft. What a great name. At number 15, the Boston Red Sox will select Luke Stevenson from North Carolina. Another college catcher. At number 16, the Minnesota Twins will select left-handed pitcher Cade Anderson from LSU. He's coming back from Tommy John. At number 17, Chicago Cubs will select shortstop Daniel Pierce from Mill Creek High School in Georgia. They always got good shortstops in Georgia. At number 18, the Arizona Diamondbacks again will select the shortstop. They love to select shortstops all the time. Kason Cunningham, Johnson High School in Texas. An undersized 5'9" prep middle infielder who has drawn comparisons to Mets prospect Jeb Williams. Cunningham also offers a similar profile to Slade Caldwell. Now he is a guy that Jeb Williams, I would mention, was before he was drafted, he was compared to Mookie Betts. So this is a very good comparison. It's a big compliment. Cunningham. At number 19, the Baltimore Orioles, who might be picking a top 10 pick next year at the rate they're going. Left-handed pitcher Jack Bauer, Lincoln Way East High School in Illinois. The Milwaukee Brewers will pick right-handed pitcher Riley Quick from Alabama. The Houston Astros will select outfielder Cam Canarella from Clemson. After a slow start to the spring, he has been swinging much better in recent weeks. Okay. At number 22 on their mock draft. At number 22, we don't care about the scum-sucking Braves, so we move on to number 23. Kansas City Royals will select shortstop Steele Hall from Trussville High School. I don't understand why they would do that, especially when they have Bobby Wood Jr., but here's another pretty cool name, and this is from the Tigers. At number 24, catcher Ike Irish from Auburn. Ike Irish. Interesting name. The second best name in the first round so far. At number 25, the San Diego Padres will draft JoJo Parker from Purvis High School in Mississippi. A 55-hit, 50-power offensive profile and some serious helium this spring. Parker is playing his way into being part of a second tier of prep shortstops, trending up as the senior year unfolds. At number 26, the Philadelphia Phillies will draft outfielder Brendan Summerhill from Arizona. At number 27, Cleveland Guardians will select second baseman Gavin Klein from Tennessee. All right, who's number 28 on this list of players? Now we have the compensation picks and the competitive balancing tax picks. At number 28, the Kansas City Royals will select outfielder Ethan Petrie from South Carolina. At number 29, the Arizona Diamondbacks will select outfielder Brandon Compton from Arizona State. The Baltimore Orioles will have pick number 30. They will pick catcher Caden Boldine from Coastal Carolina. Baltimore again will get another at number 31. They'll select left-handed pitcher Cameron Appenzeller, Glenwood High School, Illinois. At number 32, the Brewers will select outfielder Slater DeBrune from Summit High School in Oregon. Now the competitive balance round A picks. We got the Boston Red Sox from the Brewers. They will pick third baseman Gavin Flynn, Great Oaks High School. The Tigers at number 34 will select first baseman outfielder Ethan Conrad from Wake Forest. Seattle Mariners at number 35 will select left-handed pitcher Zach Root from Arkansas. Number 36, the Minnesota Twins will select shortstop Alex Lodis from Florida State. Number 37, the Tampa Bay Rays will select left-handed pitcher Briggs McKenzie, Corinth Holders High School in North Carolina. At number 38, the New York Mets will select right-handed pitcher Patrick Forbes from Louisville. We'll have more on him on this channel, especially if the Mets draft him. New York Yankees will select outfielder Devin Taylor from Indiana. The Los Angeles Dodgers will select third baseman outfielder Quinton Young from Oaks Christian High School in California. And of course, at 41, they'll pick from the Reds third baseman Andrew Fisher from Tennessee. The Tampa Bay Rays from the Oakland A's will select shortstop Brady Abel from Corona High School in California. And the Miami Marlins at 43 will select Nolan Schubart from Oklahoma State. Oh, love that. Oh, I mean, that's what we want to see. We want to see more players selected from Oklahoma than any other state, any other school in this draft and anywhere. If I want to meet somebody, I want to meet someone from Oklahoma. That would be great. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. And of course, I'll have more on the draft on this channel, on the Prospect Hut, over the next few weeks and the next 2 months until we get to the draft. And I'll have a whole bunch of stuff on who the Mets pick and everything else. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.